Capt John here. I've had a few requests after doing the walk around on the North River OS that we have that take a look at our Scout. So today I thought I'd take a look at our North River Scout. Got it here in the garage because it's raining outside a little bit today. And we'll just do a little walk around. I'll show you how I set mine up. So this is an older North River Scout I picked up, and then I just customize it the way I want to fish it. So basically I got it set up to fish rivers, and I got it set up to fish trout, kokanee, that kind of thing. So it's a little versatile. So let's I'll take a quick look at it and show you how I set mine up. So you can see I like the Scouts. I think they're one of the most fishable boats you can get. Very stable, wide. Of course, anybody knows me knows I'm a big fan of North River boats. The quality and the construction and the way they're built and the welds are just hard to surpass anybody else. So, you know, that and the ride. So this is mine. And we can kind of take a look at it, see how it's set up. Got one electronic unit back there, one MDF. Let's kind of start on the outside and walk around, and I'll show you how she's set up. So on the back, it's powered by a 150 prop, and then it has a kicker motor, a 9.9. Works really well for trolling. And then over here you can see the transducer setup. So I have a 3-in-1, my main transducer. Then I have a live sight, which allows me to scan behind the boat, see what's in the pattern back there if I'm trolling. And then I have a backup transducer. It's just a standard 5200 skimmer mount. So those I can tie in. I have right now I have the 3-in-1 and the live sight tied into the boat, and I keep the 5200 if I have to get into some deeper water. All right, that's that. Let's go ahead and get inside and take a look. Okay, so the Scout is tiller controlled, obviously, and makes it very maneuverable. And then the kicker motor is sitting right here where I can get to it from the captain's chair. My switch panel is down here. Gives me access to quite a few controls right at hand, so I can turn on my electronics. I got 2 sets of lights in this boat. So I got the floodlights mounted under the deck control, and then I have some LED under the rail mount. So depending on if I want it dull or really bright, I can turn on each set depending on the circumstances. So then for electronics, so I have an HDS Live 9-inch that fits in the box here, and that works really well. It's tied into, over here we have a WM4 weather module, so that's allowing me to get Sirius radio and weather onto my unit. And then I basically got it networked into a stereo back here. So right here I have my engine gauges. I got a plug, plug in my phone, gas of course, and then the tack for the motor is all sitting right there. Okay, the motor itself, it has a Titan power steering control on it, so I can let go of the tiller and that'll actually hold it in place. So that's kind of a nice feature. Works really well too. Get that pull on the boat, from any kind of torque, so you don't get fatigued when you're driving around all day. And the Lowrance unit is also networked to the engine, so I can monitor engine temperature, oil pressure, all that kind of stuff right here on the unit too. Okay, we also use the Fish Fighter Caddies here. They'll actually hold your rod straight up and down, and you can insert your flashers here when you're fishing, drop them into slots or put your lure in here, that kind of thing. So that's a really nice system, so highly recommend Fish Fighter. Quality products. I also have their anchor, which I'll show you here in a minute. Another great product. And then of course forward seating, got a Bentley seat over here on a spring loaded, so it's got a little bit of cushion on it, and then another Bentley. All right, and then up front, of course, the fish box, which I don't really use. I kind of use it more for storage. And, throw your net up there. It actually came with an extension for a seat, so if you ever wanted to bass fish or fish for perch or something off the front of the boat, you can actually put a seat up there. And then another storage box. And up front there, actually in the storage box, is rigged with extra set of batteries for the charging system. So if I want to switch out the anchor for a trolling motor, I can do that. Okay, up here in the bow, we have the Fish Fighter anchor system. So I got a Columbia River anchor system. Works great. I can also, with a couple pops of the pin there, pull that off and then go ahead and put a trolling motor mount on and then go ahead and run a bow trolling motor off of it. So that's a really cool system. Looking towards the back of the boat, you can see we have a little cooler there, keep bait in, and then the other Bentley seat, which is on a stanchion mount, so it's movable, which just works out really well. And back here on the stern of the boat, got it mounted a 0.1 module for the GPS receiver, because with the unit mounted in the box, you're probably not going to get as great a reception. And then of course the Scout's got the nice Yakima bait wrap on it, so you see it anywhere. Has a picture of Yakima bait, has the spin fish on it. Stop by, talk to us, you know, very friendly crew when we're fishing. And then of course the Easy Loader, twin axle trailer with brakes. Pretty standard, you know, you find on most of these boats. So whether you're looking for a new boat or used boat, take a look at a North River Scout. Probably one of the finest fishing machines produced in the Northwest.